Today is June 15th, 2019.
This is the Wisecrack Friends podcast.
Yes.
We're going to do a personality test.
Yes. Personality test. And
in which I've actually done this test multiple times, and you've done this test multiple times.
Yeah, I've done it like 3 or 4 times. So let's look at these.
It's the humanmetrics.com personality test.
Yes. Based off Myers-Briggs.
Yep. Myers-Briggs.
Okay. Let's see.
Are we doing yours first, I guess?
Yeah, we can do mine first. All right.
Expose yourself.
All right. Let me expose myself. I'm actually going to share my screen, though, so you can read it. I am an ENFP. And let's go look at that. Let's go see this. Okay, you tell me if you feel like this is accurate. Part of it. We'll see.
What is this website?
It's the same thing. It's all the same thing. ENFP.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
Stop moving so
Let's
fast.
see. Jeez, this is all right, let's go strengths and weaknesses. Let's look at my weaknesses. Because I doubt there are any.
Curious. Oh, observant. Wait, hold on. Stop going so fast.
Douche.
You're dealing with a dyslexic person right now, and you're going up and down.
Sorry. I didn't think of that.
Okay, yep. Those all seem like you.
That seems accurate. Oh, I can relax. I can sleep.
Very popular and friendly. I don't know the popular part, but friendly, yes.
Pretty popular. Not a loser, and I don't look like this guy. Obviously, people can't see it. But it's an angry block man looking at the sky angrily, being angry.
In green.
Anger. Oh gosh.
Practical skills when it comes to. Wait, hold on, stop. I need to read this.
Yeah, that can be accurate sometimes. Difficult to focus, 100%.
I can definitely see that one.
Screw you.
I'm just saying.
You don't know me.
I'm just saying.
I am easily distracted.
Do you think you overthink things?
I wouldn't say I overthink things, but I think I analyze every possible scenario.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you as an overthinker, but I mean, I think you as a thinker. Thinking things through.
I'd say I think things through.
Do you get stressed easily?
No, not at all.
Not at all, right?
Really, not at all.
Okay, I mean, you don't seem like you get stressed that often.
No, not really at all.
Highly emotional?
Oh,
I mean, you're very animated.
I'm animated.
But I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, I'd say I'm animated, but it's not like... It doesn't
Emotional.
portray... Yeah, it's not portraying my emotions. I have plenty of emotions, though. I feel most of them every day, I'd say. And I'm pretty independent.
To a fault? I don't even know.
Oh. What? Thought that was cool at first.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I think nobody likes to be micromanaged.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if you're... I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I would... That sounds right. I would say overall I give the strengths and weaknesses a 9 out of 10.
I should probably go to that website.
Yeah, go to this. Which one is yours?
I mean, I did the human metric one, but I mean, they're all the same.
Yeah.
They all based off of the same...
test or whatever.
Same personality presets.
So we can do both of our... So now we can do your strengths and weaknesses, and we can, switch off per category.
Okay. I don't need to take the test. There's a way to just go to the...
Yeah. Just type in your letters, and then it should be 16 personalities, something.
I see them, but I don't see the... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, yeah, let me show you my screen.
Yeah, show me your screen.
I'm in...
INTJ.
What? IN...
FJ.
I'm TJ. Read this
one?
one?
Wait, there you are, yeah. Guy looks like a total loser.
Hey! You hit a green guy with glasses.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so which one did you go to? The strength and weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
But now we're on 16personalities.com now.
Yeah. 16personalities.com.
Okay. I haven't read these, so I don't know.
Quick, imaginative, and strategic mind. That sounds right. I think strategic is a pretty good word to describe you. You're pretty strategic, I'd say.
Wait, creative and imaginative, not so much of art. Huh.
What did it say? Not so much for art. I can see that. I can see
like
not
that.
hearing.
Yeah, that actually fits pretty well.
It's kind of like your room at our house is like it strategically works, but
it's
it
not
is not
like
very
artistic.
pretty.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Yeah.
My whole apartment, not pretty.
Yeah.
With all the stuff in it, but it's functional.
Yeah.
Highly confident, self-confident.
I can see that. Not in like a weird way.
I think it depends on the situation. But overall, yes.
Yeah. Independent and decisive. I can see that. Yeah.
I'm pretty
easily.
independent. I like.
Considering you didn't even tell your parents you broke your leg.
I did tell them within 12 hours.
That's true.
It was overnight when I had surgery. Thank you very much.
What is decisive? Is that decision making?
I don't know if I'm very decisive though. Like overly decisive compared to most people.
No, yeah, I'd say you're just normally decisive. I mean, I don't know. Can you just pick a decision? No, you seem like you're pretty able to. You can make decisions pretty quickly and just do stuff. In this process, we haven't been very stuck on anything.
Yeah.
Neither of us really take too long to make decisions.
Either an idea is most rational or it's wrong. That's kind of true for me. It's like either it's there or it's wrong. People with the articulate personality apply to their arguments as well as their own behavior, staying calm and detached from these sometimes emotionally charged conflicts. I do stay away from conflict.
You do. You don't like conflict, yeah.
That's true. I don't know if that's in here anymore, but I definitely will only. Oh yeah.
Hardworking and determined. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I would say that's can be risky at sometimes.
Open-minded. Rational. Yeah, I'd say you're pretty receptive of new ideas and stuff.
Yeah. At least seeing why people got to certain ideas.
Yeah. Jack of all trades.
That I actually agree with a lot.
Let's see.
Oh my.
Jack.
Reverse engineering the underlying mythology, any system. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that too.
From IT system designs and political masterminds.
Oh, I could see that. No wonder GIS works for you.
Yeah.
Your guy's a loser. Purple's a sucky color.
Arrogant.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic.
Man, my negatives weren't that bad.
Came right at the heart.
Golly. Do you think you're arrogant?
I don't think so, but I guess I am.
That's hilarious.
Confident too far. Falsely believing that they resolve all the permanent issues. Closing themselves off to opinions of those. Wait, it just said I was open-minded, and then it comes with this.
Yeah, maybe you're open-minded, but you're never mind. This is a terrible idea. Let me eat some more pasta.
I don't even know. I guess I don't know.
The next one's judgmental.
This actually might be true.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's read this. Because rational arguments are almost by definition correct. Oh, I understand that first sentence. That makes sense to me. At least not pertaining to you, but just in general. In practice, emotional.
Okay, I need to read this again.
Okay, yeah, this one's actually kind of hard to read.
In practice, emotional consideration and history are hugely influential and are weak points for people with the architect personality type. So is that saying those type of arguments are?
I guess that's saying you're not very emotionally considerate.
I mean, that's true. I'm not the most compassionate person.
Let's see. That's hilarious. Golly, you got the two worst ones.
Okay, the next one. Overly analytically.
That was so funny. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's read this one. Loathes highly structured environments. Yeah, I could see. Oh, you're reading an analytical one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. I don't know. I can't see you as being like overly analytical. It says you're decisive, so I can see you being decisive, and then, ooh, but I could see if you were pushed with like two really good options, possibly having trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't know about the decisiveness because I was like, well, if I have, well, especially if you have decisions that are like, okay, well, these all have, I'll think about it and be like, well, there's also, okay, I see the good in each one of them and
Yeah,
I see the negatives in each one of them, but neither one's like overly, the benefits don't outweigh either one.
yeah, yeah. And you
I can
picked your
see
job
both of
pretty
them,
easy,
like GIS or like
or
my
no,
job I have right now.
your job now. I mean, pretty easily. It doesn't seem like too hard for you.
Yeah. I mean, I probably made a mistake, but
But I mean,
I made a decision.
yeah, you did that. Okay, low,
Low,
highly structured environments.
that I can kind of.
I could see that.
Um,
Unless do you like structure? It seems like you like your own structure, but not anybody
yeah.
else's.
Yeah, I like my way of doing things.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Cause like you like to do your runs and your exercise, or at least when you were living in the house, the runs and stuff
Yeah.
in the morning, then do your stuff, and then make your food, and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I like my routine.
Yeah,
I don't like. That's why I like college so much because I could make my own routine and I could study and I knew how to do it all, and
yeah,
it worked for me. But then now you have to go to eight to five job. Well, more like mine was like
8 to 8.
freaking crazy hours. But it's like, well, now someone else is telling me how I can structure my day. I'm like, I don't like that.
I would hate that.
So whatever.
Clueless or Atlanta? God, wait, how many negatives do you have attached to yours? I think I had
no,
3.
that's the last one. That's the last one.
God.
That's funny.
Just for reference, before we get into that last one, these were my weaknesses: independent, highly emotional, stressed easy, overthinks things, finds it difficult to focus, and poor practical skills. You got arrogant. What'd you get? Arrogant, like
Judgmental,
judgmental.
overanalysis, lows highly structure, and clueless in romance.
Yeah, clueless in romance. Jeez,
straight for it.
golly, straight
mean,
for the heart.
I mean, I guess I got some good ones like
Yeah, jack of all trades.
imaginative, strategic mind, highly confident, independent, hardworking, open-minded, jack of all trades. I mean, I guess those are pretty good. So I guess
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
some balanced out in the back end.
Yeah, yeah. At least you got the jack of all trades one. I guess that but you're judgmental.
This
so.
is fun. This is kind of funny. Overanalysis is just.
It still mentioned judgmental and arrogant.
Yeah, I know it does. Wait, what? Having a new relationship last long enough for Arctic to apply their full force of their what?
Last long enough for. I can't say. Let's see.
Wait, what's that? I don't understand the last sentence.
Ironically, this is when they're at the. I guess like whenever the architect personality type is like the most discerning or like using their best judgment is when like their personality shines the most. But it looks like it says most dating relationships don't make it to that point.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, see, there's my good communicator skill. I hate myself.
Okay. I guess that goes with your stressfulness.
Just ignore me.
Or over emotional or something like that.
Hate it here.
But that is interesting. That is very interesting.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
It's pretty true. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, there's your indecisiveness.
There it is. I mean, yeah.
So,
Clueless in dating, probably true. That's funny they put that though, because they put judgmental in there. Over analysis. I don't know if I'd over analysis though.
No, I couldn't see that. At least not in dating.
Arrogant. Thanks. This test is just so uplifting.
I don't know where the arrogant thing comes from.
Well, I mean, if you're a very confident person, people can easily take that as you're being arrogant.
Yeah, that could be true.
I mean, even though you might not be at all, you're just very confident in what you're talking about or whatever you're doing.
It'll come off as arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I think Coral's told me some stuff about that myself. Like, yeah, you sound like you know what you're talking about. That kind of arrogant. I was like, oh, that hurt my feelings. Thought we were married. Just kidding.
Guess she got over it.
Guess I got over it. Yeah.
Okay, so are we gonna go to the romantic relationships one?
Yeah, let's go to romantic relationships. Here
For
we
you?
go. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if hopefully these are in bullet points.
Mine's probably gonna be awful. It already gave me a negative on that.
It already knows. Okay, I guess we'll have to try to summarize this because it's in paragraph form. Let me just share my screen. That was hilarious.
I'm glad you were entertained.
I was very entertained.
It'd be cool, kind of do this as a series on people we know.
Yeah, like have like a guest man.
Yeah. Like
yeah, that'd be really good.
Weston or someone. Or,
I
or
bet
have Coral. Or
yeah. Oh yeah, Coral has a really interesting one.
oh, she did hers too.
Yeah, she did hers. I can't remember what it was though. Okay, let's see.
And she could judge you in your romantic relationship.
Like yeah, he's a pretty awful person.
Overall, just bad.
Overall, terrible. So
what happened? Oh.
When it comes to relationships, there's hardly anyone around who is more excited than campaigners to share with their partner the bounty of ideas and eye-opening experiences that life has to offer.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's pretty true. I try to share pretty much all of my ideas with Coral, and I can tell that they get boring after a while, and then I get butthurt whenever she doesn't want to listen to them after I've talked about them. That's a good start. Good start for these people. Joyous process of mutual exploration. Yeah, I like learning more.
Unshakable devotion to people to whom they committed their hearts.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I'm like that in the job search actually right now too. Like once I pick something, I'm just gonna stay with it.
Yeah.
So I guess that does go to over analytical because it's taking me a long time to pick a career right now. Let's see. In the dating phase of campaigners can be said to tolerate such a formal process to begin with. They will show these qualities by showering their new flames with affection and will do everything they can to build a strong relationship by demonstrating their devotion and reliability by whatever means available. I feel like that's kind of accurate, but I'm like a pretty low, like, I don't try very hard in relationships because I have like, not that I don't try, I just have like I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be normal because if you don't like me when I'm normal, then like what's the point of
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Putting on this show.
Uh-huh.
Forget the flowers. Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
You cannot live without a fire. Like for warmth?
Are quite common?
Long distance relationship. Let's see. I've done 2 long distance relationships actually.
Well.
So that's probably more than most people do. Actually, 1, 2. I almost did 3. Yeah. Yeah, that makes pretty sense. I think. Yeah, and well, Coral and I, if I join the military, are gonna have to do a long distance relationship for a little bit, not that long, but. So yeah, I feel that way. I feel like okay, it's just distance, like it's fine. It's gonna go away soon. So.
Interesting.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to the second paragraph. Oh goodness. Skip.
Okay, we can skip it, I guess. Wait, what's that say? Not everyone can handle the excitement.
Where's that?
The next paragraph down.
Down here. Okay, good. This
occasionally neediness.
I can be needy.
Emotional
sometimes.
Up and downs that can.
Yes. Oh yeah. Coral. I get emotional up and downs big time. Not big time, but like they're pretty. They're pretty.
There.
Yeah, they're there. 100% there. Not in terms of the relationship, but just like in terms of like
moods.
Yeah, just in moods. Like it's just up and down. It's like, oh, let's do it. Like whatever we're doing, and then it's like, okay, just leave me alone. I want to be left alone.
So you think you know the real me? Question mark.
Campaigners
goes all in. You just said that earlier.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That one's pretty accurate. Yeah, I think past relationships will leave questions. I don't have any anymore, but in terms of like, yeah, I'm a questioner. If it ends, I'm like, huh, like what happened there?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Does not. I don't ever sink into depression though. Um. Okay, let's see. Reluctant to open up and commit? No. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I used to be, but not anymore. Obviously, because I'm married, so I have no choice. And spontaneous, I'd say. Yeah, I'm pretty spontaneous, but like in like a not good way, probably. Yeah, I say I give this I'd give it an 8, or no, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. That was pretty accurate.
Okay. Well,
See yours.
Oh gosh, I'm not looking forward to mine.
Completely clueless.
Idiot. Might as well stay single for the rest of his life.
Idiot. Don't even try.
Okay, here we are.
This is hilarious.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Calculations.
Yeah, makes sense. Kind of what we thought of last time. Calculated actions. But with good intentions to have a healthy long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this. Is this the second sentence? Rather than falling head over heels in a whirlwind of passion and romance, architects identify potential partners who meet a certain range of predetermined criteria, break down the dating process down into a series of measurable milestones, and proceed to execute the plan with a clinical precision. God, what a nerd!
Dude, I don't know. I can't. I don't even know if that's even. I definitely agree with the long-term relationship thing.
Yeah.
Then falling over. What does it say? Falling over head and over heels.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that would be not. Yeah, that makes sense.
In a purely rational world, this is a foolproof method.
Methodology.
But in reality,
It ignores significant details.
human nature. Okay.
Such as human nature.
Like what? People that actually personally are. Oh, look at that.
Why didn't they mention that then earlier? Just saying.
What does that mean though? Like
Brilliantly intelligent.
developing a world in their heads that is more perfect than reality. Okay, that's kind of true.
Yeah. So like, what does that mean? Just like more idealistic and like making the goals, try to reach that before making a decision.
Yeah, or like think of how it would all work out. Like
Yeah.
the perfect way of how things should work out.
I can see that.
But then, well, obviously that doesn't happen.
Oh, you're learning.
I hate you so much. Most significant challenge facing their life. Wow.
No. Well, it's okay. You went to A&M and you're in a smart person field, so it shouldn't be that hard.
I guess, yeah.
There's a lot of girls like this at A&M, actually.
What do you mean?
I think there's a lot of archetype girls are at A&M doing engineering or GIS. Or
would you think architects and an architect and an architect would go together? I would not think so. I would think it would be you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
the same
a good
type of
question.
person wouldn't meet each other.
I guess
that'll
that'll
get along. I mean, maybe they'll talk about this. I don't know. Traditional motion or sentiment, tradition, and emotion are Achilles' heel. Wow.
Yeah, you don't really
I feel
care.
pretty traditional though.
I can see that.
Well, being Christian and everything.
Yeah. But do you keep like sediments of stuff? Like, do you have like anything like in your possession really that's like a something you can't throw away? Or are you pretty much like I'll throw whatever away if it's junk?
I'll throw a lot of stuff away, but like I'll keep stuff for a little while. Usually I still throw it away eventually, but like I'll keep stuff and be like, oh man, I remember like this for whatever.
Throw it away.
Like I still have my Wilbur Ellis credit card.
Oh, from the company?
For my internship.
Oh,
I really
that's cool.
enjoyed it, but I still have it, but I've been meaning to throw it away.
I use it all the time.
But I thought about it. Okay, what else is here? Social chivalry are viewed by I like chivalry though.
Yeah.
I would say that's not.
Yeah.
honest in words and actions tend to violate.
Oh, architects propensity. I don't know. Oh, propensity for frank honesty in a word and action tends to violate these social. You are. I wouldn't say you're like brutally honest all the time or anything like that. But you're pretty blunt in like a normal way, like just a polite way, I guess. Not
Yeah.
polite. Screw you, every other word in polite, but no, I mean you're pretty straight to the point. Like I don't have to
Yeah.
like worry about it. Oh, I also noticed too when we were living together, if something that sucked happened to you, you were just like, yeah, this thing that sucked happened. I don't really do that. I just try to like mention the good things, and then I'm bummed about this, but also the good things. Yay.
No, I'm like, this sucks. Hope you know.
Yeah, I hope you know. I hate my life. Okay. Often learn.
Wait, what is this? Lessons on?
That should be your your dating profile.
No, we're not doing that. Incorporate in their plans, available in their plans.
You have to put emotional.
I'm not that. I don't think I'm this analytical in this.
More turbulent architects.
Oh, what? Is there multiple types?
Uh-oh.
They're simply too irrational or simply beneath them intelligence. Wow, that's kind of harsh.
Golly, that is pretty harsh. God.
This is arrogance again.
Golly. If cynicism takes hold, architect personalities may end up falling into the trap of unintentionally displaying intellectual arrogance, making solitude their choice rather than happenstance. I don't know what happenstance is. That is very brutal. I guess they had to give it to you brutal, considering you like the brutal honesty.
I guess.
God.
Gosh. But I don't know if that's exactly.
That doesn't sound accurate. I can see you easily making adjustments if something wasn't working in dating.
Yeah. I mean, I think this applies to most people. If you get shut down too many times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Simply too irrational.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wouldn't never be like simply beneath my intelligence. I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh no, people are way smarter than me.
Way smarter. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to do this.
Like, yeah, I'm like, oh no, I'm stupid. Okay, that's definitely me.
Always remain cool. Yes.
Always remain cool. This actually those make sense.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
They aren't trying to be attractive. Working on. Wait, what? Come in to them is often best.
That
Spare
makes
no
sense.
effort in developing and maintaining stability and long-term. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense.
You know, stability seems like a word that comes up a lot in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll find an imaginative and enthusiastic companion. Yeah, I bet that's the kind of girl you end up with, just like super imaginative, probably like kind of like not an architect type personality at all.
Personality type may never be fully comfortable expressing their feelings and may spend more time theorizing about intimacy than engaging in it.
That sounds disgusting.
Mature visual solution to any solution or any situation. But when it comes to emotional simply out of their element. But I mean, emotional set of, I don't know what that means. Understanding emotions? Not every partner has. I do, it does, I guess that's kind of like contradictory, or the remain cool, as in like a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
They don't show all emotions, but they stay calm and.
The deeper
Actually,
stuff.
I think I do remember telling someone or mentioning to someone, like, I feel like most people have a lot more highs and lows, and I'm more kind of the center, not having a lot of highs and not having a lot of lows.
You're very centered.
And just, even though recently it's been kind of low, been a little low for a little while.
I bet we can't go any lower, right?
Yeah, we can't keep going, right? Hope not.
We'll stay like this. I hope. God, I
But
hope.
I think I told someone that, like a graph of like going up and down. I'm like in the center, rather than most people are going up and down.
Man, you are analytical. You use a lot of graphs.
We literally made that personality graph, remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah,
We should discuss that in one of these.
yeah, we should put that down. True and morality. Bewildering, deep, and intelligent people.
Intelligent, I guess. Whatever.
Stability, again.
Yeah, that comes up again. Once insight into the romantic relationship. Yeah, I could see that. Architects do what they think is right, and sometimes that comes across as cold. I could see you totally doing that. Be like,
No, this is right. It's important to know that architects don't make decisions lightly.
yeah, for sure.
Wait. Though in personality types are uncommon, they. Wait, I don't understand that. What the challenge of finding a partner who shares the same values through introvert?
Though the challenge is finding partners who share those same values. Though intuitive, the N, I guess, in your four letter acronym,
Yeah, personality.
personalities type are uncommon. So I guess the N in your acronym, so the intuitive people are uncommon. They may be a must for many architects, and I guess in terms of romantic relationships. What are your letters again? Let's see if we have any of the same letters. Just real quick.
INTJ.
INTJ. We only have one of the same letters, and it's the N.
So we're both that one that you just talked about, right?
Yeah.
Having one or two balancing personality traits, such as feeling. Wait, what's?
Hey, ENFP. That's what I am.
Is that why we get along?
That's hilarious. Having one or two balancing personality traits such as a E, an F, or a P can help keep the... And you need the N. That's ENFP. Woo! That's hilarious.
That's funny.
Can help to keep a relationship... And open
Interesting.
to alternate... All right, okay. All right, I guess on the way to friendships now. I have no friends in Tyler. I hate myself.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to this. Okay. As friends, companions are cheerful and supportive, always sharing and developing ideas and staying open-minded. Taking others' thoughts and feelings, this form of sincerity makes people with a companion personality type masters of drawing people out of their shells, and as a result, they tend to have a huge circle of friends. I have no friends here.
But you had a pretty large group of friends.
Yeah, I had a pretty large group of friends, I'd say, at A&M. It was pretty diverse, too. I had a couple of different groups of people that I would hang out with.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's pretty accurate. I mean, I wouldn't say I draw people out of a shell. I just try not to,
Be awkward?
Yeah,
But
not even
pretty good at that, though.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that one. I think I just try to make it, not uncomfortable for them, I guess.
Yeah.
So that, maybe that's... I mean, I do actually do that pretty consciously. I try to make things not uncomfortable. Unless I'm doing it on purpose. Exciting adventure... Yeah, I do like to know more reserved personalities.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? Oh, like Johnny at church.
I literally thought of the same person.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I know who he's going to say.
You knew it. You got it.
I mean, he is a very reserved personality.
He is reserved. Johnny, if you're listening, shout out to you for just being who you are.
Even though I would say I'm a more reserved personality compared to most.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know though.
Maybe like a medium.
Yeah, you're like.
Well, actually, I
you're
was
not
telling someone at sports, I'm very much more of an extrovert.
Yeah, I feel like you're. Yes. Because that's how we met.
Yeah, that's why.
But
That's how I like to meet people is doing sports.
yeah, I could see that. Because I wonder. So you feel like you're reserved overall?
Yeah. Well, I'm an introvert, definitely.
I guess it's good we met during volleyball then.
Well, that's how I like to meet people. So
Yeah,
if there's like a
it's
sporting
easier.
thing, I'm like, I want to go to a sporting thing because it's easier to meet people.
You're analytical. Like
Hey,
can't meet anybody else.
see, I
any
have a
other way.
plan. I have a plan.
I'm gonna go in your closet. It's gonna be like Jacob's master plan for success.
Has strings everywhere.
Yeah, a bunch of
Has a
strings.
big dot and like president. Like what? Jacob, I
What?
thought you didn't want to be a president. I do.
That's weird. I do like really bad. It's gonna be like an alternate one. It's like retire at 55. Like okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know why you're thinking about that now.
A double-edged sword? Ooh, what is this? Campaign interest in others can be a double-edged sword.
Becomes a certain parents hold their friends with unrealistic light.
Unrealistic light.
Oh, let's see. Okay, this could be really accurate. Let's see. Kinda, sorta. I don't. Kinda, sorta. If I have like it doesn't happen with our personality types, but I have other friends who I've been friends with for a really long time. Um, let me think. For example, shout out to Jared if he ever listens to this. Jared and I are not our personalities don't match at all, but we've been good friends since like I don't know, like second grade or so. But again, our personalities do not match up at all. So I think he's more like the content, like kind of whatever. Like I don't need to like do too much, but I just have like a very like constant flow of ideas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, let's do this. Like this is new, and he's like more content doing that stuff, like just whatever we were doing before, and so it makes it like so he's like really chill to hang out with. But and like so like a lot of my ideas like probably won't work out. So it's like there's like a negative to that too. So like we're two opposite ends of the spectrum. Whether with you, you're pretty good at you're pretty roll with the flow though as well. So that makes it pretty easy. But I definitely have to have friends like Jared, otherwise I would do really stupid things. Well, at least I used to whenever I was being a dingus. Let's see.
Here's your guy in glasses again.
Let's see. Where did I just read? This one away.
It all talks about the same thing right there.
Oh, this one's kind of funny. Friends aren't the flawless titans they believe them to be.
Yep.
Wait. To find that their friends aren't the flawless titans. Yeah, I don't like idealize my friends, but I really have a hard time finding things wrong with them. Because if I found something wrong with them, I don't think I would have like chose to hang out with them in the first place. I mean, not to say that, I guess, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
If I saw something adversely negative about them to where I didn't want to be around them, then I just wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't be around them, and I'd be cool.
That's the same thing up there earlier. It was like, well, you either go in or all in or not.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you see something wrong at the beginning, you're like, well, I'm not gonna do all this energy into that.
And yeah, exactly. I make the choice pretty quick, I guess. So I guess that does. I guess it did say it kind of mentioned that I was like impulsive, which I kind of am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty impulsive actually. So that makes sense. Like I'll make the decision like right away. I'll be like, okay, like this is yes, worth it. No, not worth it. That's pretty. So that's actually surprisingly accurate. Okay. Deeply involve others in their lives, going to great lengths and effort to be selfless, caring, and supportive people they are. No more than a regular person. All the while,
I feel like you're quite caring and supportive.
I feel supportive. I don't know what is caring though, because I don't feel necessarily sympathetic towards people.
Maybe selfless, like going out of your way to help someone.
I could see selfless.
See that.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Selfless and more maybe supportive than caring.
Yeah, because caring.
I don't know how to define caring though.
I see Coral as very caring, like very sympathetic, like I feel your pain. Where I'm like, I don't understand, but
cool.
I'll help you.
Do you want me to help you move? Like I'll do that.
Yeah, stuff like that. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I don't forget to take care of myself though. I have a lot of alone time.
You make sure that's on point.
That's on point. Basic needs, financial stability and rest. I mean, that's kind of given. Um, Mutual understanding. Yeah, I get frustrated if I'm not really like understood. Like that can be frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Reciprocation. Reciprocation, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like for everybody though. Um, yeah, generally makes sense.
Okay.
Um,
What is this T and J thing?
oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, I bet this will be the same.
No,
Okay,
I don't think. I
wait,
just
is
read
it?
it.
Aren't you?
They're sensitive. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I am INTJ. So these are both me.
Yeah.
They're sensitive to make it too challenging to play with more critical and argumentative personalities, such as strongly expressed T and J types. But they do appreciate, even cherish, the company of most anyone who appreciates theirs. And the adventure and experiences they have together are the stuff a good life is made of.
Wait, I have to read that again. I don't understand.
I think I do, but
Okay,
you
wait, what is
read
it?
it. You read it.
Okay, okay. Let's play with. Oh, okay. I guess it's saying I'm sensitive, and then and then I can't take someone being critical, such as those with the T and the J.
That's me.
And then it says, but they do appreciate the company of anyone who appreciates their company, and they, huh.
See, I'm a critical person. I remember I always made fun of you waking up late
Yeah, and that bounces right off me.
or staying up late,
See, about that. I see. Okay, well,
or are you making food at midnight?
I love
I can just
food
keep
at
going
midnight.
on if you want me to.
You douchebag. Can't you tell that I'm sensitive?
If
Let's
I'm
see.
not,
I think if it's serious criticism where someone's like, "Hey, you could do this better," I'm usually like very like thankful for the criticism, but then I like go home and I'm like, I hate myself.
he's like, "Wow, you messed up that one." Well,
Yeah.
well, the thing, what does make sense, experience things together are the good stuff, like playing basketball,
Yeah, yeah. Like
like
team sports. I
doing stuff,
love team
doing stuff
sports.
together and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. That's mostly how we became friends anyway. Was playing
Well,
sports,
yeah, volleyball and
basketball.
basketball. Like I
Alright.
said, I get to know people doing sports.
Yeah, yeah. That's your medium,
It is.
you douche. Okay, all right. Your turn. Parenthood.
No, friendship.
Oh, friendship. Right.
We haven't got, gosh.
Jerk. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Do we really need parenthood? Neither one of
Wait.
us are parents.
Does that mean the parent you're gonna be?
I don't know. We'll have to look.
We can skim it.
Then they do have more success developing friendships rather than romantic relationships.
That makes sense.
I would actually say that's true.
Yeah, that seems accurate. You seem to have quite a few friends.
Um,
Some of them I don't even know who they are. Like, who is this person? Like, most of them, like, who is this?
oh, I just know people at different areas.
Douche.
But they,
Oh no, many of the same setbacks.
wow. Okay, yeah, I don't have very emotional availability. That's true.
It's like you're not that hard to read. I guess they say hard to read, but I think they're like looking for something deeper, and there's like it's just not there. It's just
Like,
it's
what do
just
you mean?
what you see is just what you get.
with me, just like
Yeah.
this is
This is what
me.
you're getting. Because I don't think you're like very. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could answer it. But I wouldn't think that you'd be very reserved in your thought process. It just seems like your thought process just comes out, you say it, and it's like. There's no like.
Well, actually, it depends on who I'm around. There's
Yeah, okay.
many situations in which I do not say the whole thought process I think.
Oh, I could see that. I actually could see that. Because I think I've seen you do that before. Where it's just like something's happening and you're. That's like very clearly like. I can think of a time in the summer, but I'm not going to say it. But.
I want to know. Write it down because I want to know later.
Okay. I'll write it down. But I can think of one just like where you're just like something's going down and you're just kind of like I can just see it on your face. You're just like okay. It's like you're not gonna say anything.
Yes, but I think that's the other thing. That thing I talked about earlier about conflict or something, or staying away from conflict. Was that what it was earlier?
Yes.
So that's another thing of like, well, I'm not gonna say this because it's earlier it says I usually think of what is right, and that's what I think is right, and that's what it is. There's
Yeah.
no compromise. I'll think of something like that, and I'll be like, this is the right way to do it, but I'm not gonna say anything because this is not the right time and place to be saying this.
Yeah, you're like, this
So
is
I mean,
not.
I guess I have enough knowledge of social interactions to be like, okay, this is probably not the greatest time to say this.
And I even thought of the basketball. You know when that guy got real angry at you during basketball that one time?
Yep.
I was thinking like that. Like I was just thinking like you were just it was pretty calm and normal. And you told me after, I was like, I had no idea.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Yeah, I do remember that. I was like, dude, this guy's yelling. He's just getting angry. But then at one point, I was like, I don't think he's getting angry at me necessarily. Some of it was a little bit, but some of it was just at himself. So like I could distinguish the little bit between us. I was like, okay, we're good. He hasn't came at me yet, so we're good. But he was definitely angry, and he apologized at the first game, and then did it the next game. And I was like, okay, this guy's freaking insane. But okay.
That guy was
See,
unstable.
I'll write off people like that though. If I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this person's just a crazy person, I don't need to worry about this person.
Yeah, I remember looking over at the second game and then just being like, that guy getting so mad, and your face is pretty blank. You're just like, not gonna mention. And like his team, I think one of his teammates was like trying to maybe tell him to calm down. Yeah, and I just kind of remember you just over there like, kind of just like pretend like
Okay.
it wasn't there.
We'll go back to this. Overcoming these hurdles are often all but impossible without a sort of instant connection made possible by sharing the in personality trait.
Makes sense. That's what it ended on the last section on.
Yeah, no person.
Wait,
what?
no person will complain for want of time who never loses any.
Okay, that's just confusing.
No person will ever complain of want of time who never. So if you don't lose any time, you won't complain about the time lost because you never lost any.
Let me read the little paragraph. Yeah. Arrogant again.
You know, if just reading this, if I didn't know you were this personality type, I would have been like, "There's no way I could work with this person."
Wait, okay. Would simply argue that it's intelligent soulmate.
That's kind of weird. Is that what you want here?
Aren't. I mean, I guess relations that are simply boring, that's not very fun.
Yeah, I say we exchange ideas very frequently.
And I think the simple boring thing is, I feel like most of the friends I've had, like good friends, have always been like more extroverted or have more ideas than me. I don't know if ideas is the right word, but want to go do more stuff.
Yeah.
Compared to what I would rather just be like, nah.
I feel like you do a lot of things though.
I'll do a lot of stuff by myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. You do a lot of stuff by yourself. For granted,
Wait,
I think I
artists
do
need
as well.
to share ideas. A self-feeding circle of gossip about mutual friends is no kind of social life for them.
Oh yeah, you're no fan of that.
Yeah, that's like dead on.
That's hilarious.
That's actually, I should send that to Weston.
You should.
Well, we'll make him do one of these.
Yeah, he needs to do one. I bet he's close to an ENFP.
It'd be funny if you guys were both the same, and I was like, you guys are both my friends.
I bet we're really close.
Further, having more than just a few friends with a sense of independence and self.
Wait, what?
What is this? Do you not understand this?
I don't even understand the first part. Furthermore, having more than just a few friends with what?
Well, compromise Arctic's sense of independence.
Oh, okay.
Having a lot of friends. Wait.
Oh, okay. So you give up your social validation in order to like ensure your freedom and independence. If you have a lot of friends, you got to share a lot of ideas. You got to share a lot of ideas. You can't be as independent.
Yeah.
So you chose your freedom, which is your independence, over 1,000 different friends.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather have freedom than a bunch of friends.
I could see that. That's surprising.
Well,
I never would have thought of that.
I feel like I know a lot of people.
Yeah, I would say
Like
you know a lot of people.
friends, like quotations around friends, but like
Yeah,
not
acquaintances.
people I actively talk to.
Yeah,
But if I see them, I'll say hi and like
talk.
ask how they're doing and all that kind of stuff. And if I know, like, if something like a lot of stuff if like texting people is if I see something or have something that I know they are interested in or whatever, I'll text them or whatever or send something to them.
Yeah,
But that's about it.
but you're not gonna text them just, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I don't do that
Yeah,
unless they're like a friend.
yeah.
But other than that, I don't like do mass text of people hoping someone responds.
Yeah, yeah. I don't do that either.
But I heard people do that a lot, and I mean I don't care, like whatever. Like I
I mean,
understand I understand why they do that, but that's just not something I would do.
yeah, I have a feeling. I don't think I've ever done that, but I feel like that's something I probably would have done earlier in high school. Just send everybody, hey,
Yeah. See, if someone says to me, "Hey," I'm like, "What?"
what's wrong?
But I think that's the analytical part. Like my texts are usually pretty short,
They are. They're
and
very straightforward.
yeah, so like, maybe that's part of that too. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, read this.
When it comes to emotional support, architect personalities are far from being a. Golly.
It's kind of true though.
Never go to you. Never go for you to comfort.
I wouldn't if I was you.
I feel like I'm in that same boat because I mean I can provide I can just talk you through and comfort whoever it is, but if it's just like somebody like just sobbing, unless it's Coral, I have no. I mean, don't come to me. I don't know what you want, and I don't know how to get. I just feel awkward. The actually express their own emotions with shields of rationality and logic. Makes sense.
Oh wow. A charged situation comes. The artist literally has no clue how to handle this appropriately. A glaring contrast of how their usual capacity of decisive self-direction and composure.
You know, so what do you think you would do if you were dating a girl and she just blew up on you in the middle of, like
I don't
like
know.
the MSC?
I don't know.
There you go, there's the answer.
I'd probably be like, okay, bye. That's literally probably what I'd be like. I'd just be like, no, we're done.
I can't do this, sorry. Let's talk later.
See, no emotion. No, I'd be like, no, emotions gone. Okay, this is done.
I can see that. That that's so funny though.
Best friendships is precious. Oh, okay.
I got those post basketball poops.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
Sarcasm and dark humor are not the faint of heart.
Yeah, you're intense. You are dark.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Strange.
Yep.
Strange.
That's actually kind of funny. Storytelling among those who can keep up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I a fantastic? I don't know if I'm a fantastic storyteller though.
Say you're a good storyteller, but yeah, you have to have the. I would say when you're telling a story, you have to be able to keep up with it. Like somebody who's like a slow thinker is not gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to be able to pick up on the like the what am I thinking of? Just like the subtle stuff.
Oh yeah.
I farted out here. It smells disgusting.
Gosh. Wait, this is more of less than limits on their pool of friends to follow.
That was not even close. This more or less limits their pool of friends to fellow analysts and diplomat personality types.
I get along with most people though.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, maybe I don't get like super well though, but I get along.
Would you get along
with most people?
Would you get along with another architect type?
I mean, I don't know.
I
haven't like met another architect. Hey, man, are you an architect? No, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a business major. Go away.
Okay, it is not easy to become good friends with an architect. Rather, the traditional rules of social conduct of sharing routine architects have expectations of intelligence, prowess, uncompromising honesty, and mutual desire to grow and learn. Are gifted, brilliant, and development. Accept and encourage their friends to share this attitude. Anyone falling short of this will be labeled as wow.
Jeez,
Or
you're a
anyone
douche.
meeting these expectations will appreciate these personalities of theirs own accord, forming a powerful and stimulating friendship that will stand the test of time.
You know, I could see what this what is it, the first or second sentence? It's like if it's like not easy to be good friends with the architect. I could see that if like you didn't want to be friends with somebody, but somebody wanted to be really good friends with you, there's just no way.
There would not be a way.
There's no way. Like there's no chance. Like it's just not gonna happen. I could see you being like the guy like I've been trying to like be friends with Jacob, but like
It's not happening.
it's not happening. Like, but I feel like that'd be like a rare person. It'd have to be someone like really strange.
Yeah, someone would have to really be. Maybe that should be like more of a deep relationship, or like
Yeah.
more than a surface level.
Yeah, more than surface level. Because it seems like you can get along just fine.
Yeah, I get along almost anyone. There's some special people out there though.
Let's you know.
We're gonna go to Parenthood.
Yeah. Let's skim it.
I don't even
This
know.
one's probably. I'm really curious to know this because
You are married.
I am married. Yes. Okay. If there's anything that makes parents great parents, the sense of wonder they have for all things, new and beautiful, blah 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 blah. I am interested in lots of things. So I feel like with a kid who doesn't know jack about what's going on, I feel like. Oh, also I volunteered at Grace with the kids for like 2 years.
Yeah,
So,
you did do that.
Yeah.
Playful and warm.
Let's see, playful.
Love to see their children excited, playing, experimenting the world. Okay, that makes sense.
I feel that way with Coral and our dog, actually.
Okay, I mean, this makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, it follows the personality type.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing surprising here. At least I haven't seen anything.
What is this?
I feel like mine's going to be horrible. I just have a bad feeling.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about yours as well.
He hates his kids.
Unstructured environment. He hates his kids.
There's no way that means that people with a personality type will simply leave their children on their own devices. Oh, so you would never leave. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Huh. What does that mean?
What, you want to be involved in their life? Like you want to be their friend?
Oh, yeah, I want to be involved, yeah.
I mean, that's how I read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that's accurate. I would not just want like a, Yeah, okay. I feel that way towards our dog. We went kayaking today, and our dog was jumping off our kayak to get the ball, so I jumped in the water to go like play ball with my dog. So I'd say that's pretty accurate, actually. Not based on that experience, but that's an example. Campaigner parents are playful and warm and love to see their children excited, playing and experimenting with the world around them. It is likely the campaigner parents will encourage this play and growth by suggesting activities and lessons. Yes, I can see that I would totally have a bias towards certain stuff. I'm like, hey, please play like a cool sport like basketball or football so I can go watch and help you. Please do not pick ballet if you are a dude. If you're a girl, I will learn as much about ballet as I possibly can. For some reason, I will. This is kind of strange because I don't feel like I'm a very like within the bounds of Christianity, like what is appropriate is, determined by the Bible. But, outside within the Bible, what's actually appropriate, I feel like I'm very, very open-minded. Like, if like my son wants to do ballet or whatever, like go do it, whatever. But I partially in the back of my mind, I must not be that open-minded because I'm like, please don't do that. Pick a gender-specific sport. Or soccer. Anyone can play soccer.
Soccer is fun.
Yeah. I really get excited when my dog is excited.
That's not surprising me at all.
Campaigners will embrace and encourage productive interests as they arise, sweeping away dolls and dinosaurs when interests shift to oceans, and sweeping away the fish when tastes change again to the stars. My kid's not going to be interested in stars. That's stupid.
Stars?
Stars. I mean, I guess like the sky, astronomy.
That'd be cool.
Not in my house.
That's your mean.
Not having some loser kid. Um, while they often enough recognize the value of structure and predictability, companion parents are unlikely to have
Ooh.
the heart. If they've seen a lack of heart to establish these limitations themselves, they may need to depend on their parents or partners to provide some necessary guidelines and discipline from time to time. But companion parents will always have the advantage of their open-minded and empathetic nature, making them not just parents but friends who their children feel comfortable confiding in. I pretty much disagree with most of that because I don't know if a dog is any indicator of a kid, but I am always the one to punish the dog, and I have no problem doing it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and also with the kids in at Grace, yeah, I don't have a problem like dragging you out of little kid worship time in front of all your friends.
Well, that's good. You see this part down here?
Which one?
The teenager thing. Go on, spread your wings.
Oh, children may seek a more private independence. No. I mean, whatever. Like,
see,
that
and
would
then
suck.
this can be a challenge for people with a campaigner personality. They have strong emotions. Best fit. Yeah, that's yep.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate. I would get bummed. Like, I made you. Come on. Tell me about your day. Yeah, that's really accurate. Actually, I'd be bummed.
That makes sense.
Yeah. While they may not be big on using proven ideas, parents do like to see whether or not their ideas work. This applies throughout their parenting too. Oh my gosh, that's like super accurate. It's like one of the most accurate things in here, because whenever we first got the dog or whatever, I've tried like a bunch of different dog training techniques until they work, and I will change them every week or so. I feel like that one's gonna be big in parenting because I'm actually really excited for parenting because it's like just a big experiment on your kid. Like whatever you're doing, like are you raising them right? Like I don't know. Like I think I'm the guy too that is gonna expose my kid to like something like traumatic early, and then like not traumatic, but you know what I mean. Like if he doesn't like to swim, I'm probably gonna put him in the pool.
Yeah.
And I really like to see if that does anything. Anyway, yeah, I bet I would. I'd be very curious to see if the ideas worked. Yeah, and I want my kid to be independent.
Oh, well, that's done. That was short.
Yeah, that was pretty short. All right, I like that. I feel like I give that probably a 9 out of 10. That was pretty accurate as well. This whole thing has been pretty accurate thus far. Oh, I can't wait. Yes, for yours, I'm afraid it's gonna be like if they ever get this far.
A significant challenge.
Golly, that's hilarious. Yours is hilarious. Wait, I can't even see anything on your screen other than the
Oh, here we go.
There it is. That's hilarious.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Luckily, architects are uniquely capable of committing to a long-term project, especially one of meaningful as parenthood.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Okay.
I can see you being so confused at first.
What is this thing? How does it work?
Do I hold it?
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so it says, first and foremost,
gotta read that out loud.
or architects' parents will likely never be able to deliver the sort of warmth and coddling that stereotypes say they should.
Oh my gosh!
Oh gosh, I feel so bad.
Yeah,
I need to work on this.
that is.
I feel like I'm somewhat warm.
You have a beard. That helps.
I feel like that's the opposite of helping.
Oh.
Um,
Not prone to overt displays of physical affection. What do you think of that?
I don't really know what that means. Certain.
Are you a hand holder? I guess that goes back to relationship, but
That's not prone to. Oh, I think okay. I don't know.
dang.
Man, this is just harsh. So I see. This is why my wife better be some very caring and warm.
That's who you're gonna get.
I think it's more of a necessity.
God, yeah, it's kind of a necessity for you to carry on your family name.
I wonder what my brothers are. Oh, I should also do with my brothers.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I could see that. Avoiding unproductive emotional support. I could see you being like, coming to the conclusion like, oh, okay, yeah, so like maybe your kid is like having a bad day. Like, okay, it would be beneficial for my kid to vent to me right now. You go like, hey, what's wrong? And then, like they start venting, but it's like not in a productive way. You're like, okay, let's shut that down. That sounds accurate. That's probably what I would do as well.
Life is the best teacher.
Yeah. You agree with that?
Fairly liberal, allowing their
Right.
children to have their own ventures, make their own decisions. Maybe to a certain extent,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I could see you being the parent that's like, if your kid's about to jump off from something where they could like possibly scrape their knee, like, all right, do it, and then like be like, watch this, they'll learn.
Maybe I might be that cold. I don't know.
I would do that. I wouldn't think that's cool. That's more like life experience.
It really, but the thing is, that kind of can escalate pretty fast when they get older.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. That's analytical of you. Jeez. That was a quick response. Like pretty in depth too. Like that was pretty deep. I was actually taken aback by that. I was like, geez, have you thought about this before?
Nope, that just came to my head.
Golly.
There's good things. I can think through things.
Yeah.
When they need, though, parents will communicate openly and honest with their children, believing that knowing the truth is better than not knowing, or worse yet, simply being wrong.
Yeah, like if your kid was in like a bad relationship or something,
Yeah.
like that's not good, bro. So the less we use our power. Oh, interesting.
Excellent communicators when they want to be.
I could see that. I could see trusted too. I can't see you doing anything to lose your kid's trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're pretty like it's not predictable, but like yeah, I don't know how to explain that, but I could see that. I guess your personality fosters the trust because you know you're gonna make wise decisions.
I hope so.
Well, yeah. I mean, hope so. I mean,
Spend enough time on those things.
yeah, enough to I'm all too independent. I don't have any friends.
Shut up.
Shut up, you're a loser. I'm just kidding.
I guess ultimate goal in a parent is to ensure that their children are prepared to deal with whatever life throws their way.
That's a good goal. Solve their own problems, help their own children the same way. When the time comes, architects understand that this can't happen. They shield their children from every source of ill and harm, but believe that if they give their children the right tools, they won't have to.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It would actually be interesting to see what my parents have on this.
Yeah, I'd be really interested to know my parents as well.
I wonder if, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Faster. All right.
Career
paths.
path. Ooh.
That should be pretty quick. Maybe it'll help me out.
Maybe this is just for you.
Yeah, this is just for me.
Even though I'm looking for no job right now.
I'm looking for the job. I hate my job.
I kind of do. Let's see what this says.
Oh God, this is gonna be
Oceanography.
so. Ew.
Wait. Can't I fly a helicopter?
And be an oceanographer who writes songs and cooks. I have so many interests. That's accurate. It's a big world out there. Perhaps even a little too big. Fascinated with new ideas, both in terms of development and fields that they're already familiar with, and with new subjects come along. Trick for people with the campaign personality type is to take advantage of this quality, just wonder with the magazine for breadth and detail in the world, and to use to propel themselves further and deeper than others are willing and able to go. Yeah, I feel like whatever career I pick, I'm gonna be like very good at it. It's just a matter of picking it because there's just too many good options.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah. If there's a challenge campaigners face when selecting a career, it isn't that they lack talent or options or drive. It's that there are so many things out there that are just cool.
Man,
Jeez.
that's on the point for you, man.
I did. I think I sent you a text that said that the other day. Very
Yep.
similar. Who the heck is this person?
I don't know, but it's not the same guy with glasses, though.
It's disgusting. No, I was kidding. The opening of a door can be a wonderfully joyous moment. Let's see. Let's read this. People skills. Yeah, I feel like I can match communication styles. I thought of that the other day.
Yeah, I would agree with this.
Yeah, this one's actually been more accurate than the rest of them. The rest of them were like, pretty accurate. This one's pretty on point, though.
Kind of hitting the nail on the head on this one.
Yeah, this one's really actually kind of surprising. Um,
This leads campaigners to a solid foothold in any human science or service, counseling, teaching, politics, diplomacy, detective work.
yeah, that makes sense. I've always thought I'd be a good psychiatrist. Um, I never wanted to do that. Actually, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Um,
So would you agree with the next paragraph?
let's see. Too many bosses, too few workers. While comparators do not shine in a system of strict regimentation and hierarchies such as military service.
Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
I think
Flag.
I wouldn't agree with it just because I am aware that I need some extra structure because I can be like I can be a little too free-minded, which I mean that worked out well for me in college. Like I was very I worked super hard for major and stuff. And
Yeah.
but like I would try new study ideas and like I remember like at the beginning of like studying for like a test or a final, and like I've never tried studying like this before. Like I'll try this. And then most of the time it would work out great. Sometimes it would just be really bad. And so I feel like I need the structure just to be consistently good, like a job would want you to be. Um, yeah, that would make sense. And I do question the status quo a lot. Like I'm like, why is this like this? Like, does it really have to be? Um, yeah. Oh wait, what? Campaigners thrive on the ability to question the status quo and explore alternatives. And if this is a quality that is not just unappreciated but actually frowned upon, this will not only make them unhappy, but it may even threaten their emotional stability.
Wait,
Oh
where are you
dang!
reading this? I didn't see that.
Right here,
Oh,
in there.
we're looking at. Okay.
Jeez. Repetition, predictability, and boredom. Okay, I kind of agree with that, but I really do like repetition because I have a lot of my parts of my day are repeated. Okay.
But would you agree with that other part? The other part, not be able to question things.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that's why it's good. I don't think I could ever enlist in the military as like a private, like the lowest rank,
Mm-hmm.
because I know now whenever I enlist, I'm gonna be in charge of like 30
People.
people. So, and
That's
I
kind
think
of
that
scary.
I know that is kind of weird. So I think that gives me the ability to do things that I want, but I think I actually would have some trouble if I enlisted like without a college degree and was like the lowest person on the totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
And then also they would like correct me and I'd be like, oh, I'm sensitive and unstable. So,
I feel like that I would not like that though.
yeah, I
I'd
don't
be
think
like
any. I don't know who would.
well, I mean, I feel like I'd be like, no, there's a right way of doing this, and this is not the right way.
Yeah, yeah, I can see your personality type not liking that, just being like, you're doing it wrong.
You know, it's funny because I've read stuff from like special forces, and a lot of those people are like that. Or
They're like what?
They're like, well, this is not right. Like, why are we doing it like this? This is
Oh
this is
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. That does seem like kind of like what they're like. I wonder what the special forces typical personality is
Type
like.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna go to this second paragraph or this last paragraph. Um, okay. I guess I'll start with this sentence.
Ooh,
in the last
writing,
paragraph.
acting.
I am a good writer. I would say that I'm good. I'm a pretty good writer. Um, yeah, and I do need to feel like I'm pushing my boundaries. If I don't feel like I'm pushing my boundaries, I will get like just super bummed. Many more career options satisfy these needs, and not just the scientific ones. Writing, journalism, acting, and TV reporting all give campaigners a chance to explore something new. So as long as they get to use their people skills, identify and achieve their own goals, and inspire their colleagues and followers, campaigners will be happy.
So would you
One's
say
pretty accurate.
you'd be an entrepreneur, or says
I,
personality
I
is to establish themselves as an entrepreneur?
Oh
Consultant?
yeah, I would. Well, I mean, whenever I was still thinking of consulting, I wanted to start my own environmental consulting firm, doing like more
You did say
more
that.
like yeah. So I can't even remember what the general basis of the firm was going to be. But that was kind of like my plan. I was gonna try to recruit people from my major.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think I would like that. But I feel like I give that a 10 out of 10. Your
We'll see
turn.
what mine's like.
Let's do it.
Okay, professional competence is often the area in which artists shine most brilliantly. Hey, maybe this is positive.
There we go. Finally, a positive one.
Capacity for distinguishing difficulty in complex theories and principles and converting them into clear and actionable ideas and strategies is unmatched by any other personality.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, that sounds good.
That's a positive one. You did it.
It says unmatched.
Wow.
Um,
God, arrogant.
dang it. I just have to filter out the noise situation.
Ooh, yeah. I wonder if this is a architects are able to filter out the noise of a situation, identifying the core thread that needs to be pulled in order to unravel others' messes so that they can be rewoven into something at once beautifully intricate, and stunning, simply in function. Don't know what that means, but the first part, I would
Yeah.
say a lot of my ideas come off as generally jumbled, and I say you kind of pull stuff out of it.
You're like, okay, so we can do that, and then. So actually, this part right here is pretty. Actual personalities will often find ways to automate routine and mind-numbing tasks. That is extremely like I did that at my company already.
What's that even mean?
Like okay, so like for my company, so I write Python code stuff.
Yeah.
Which is basically the whole purpose of it is to do this right here. And like so in one of their so at my company we do trajectory maps. So like where oil's gonna go if it gets spilled is basically the basic concept.
Right.
So you make this model and there's a text file that comes out of it and it tells you at different timestamps. So as 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes all the way to however many hours you did it at. And with this text file, it tells you how much oil is on shore, how much is on surface, how much is beneath the surface, and it gives you 5 different columns. And you have to put these in the map. So you have to go in, if you do a 24-hour map, you have to go to the 24-hour column in Excel. Well, you get the text file, you put it into Excel, you format it, and you do some formulas. Then you get it, and you have to then look for the 24 hours, and then you have to copy and paste it into the map. One by one. And I was making like 60 maps, trajectory maps, and it takes a long time. I got so tired of it, I made a whole tool to do it by itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So so the tool, you tell it the file, the text file, you tell it the hours you want. So like a 6, 12, 24 hour marks, and then you tell the API, which is something else, but the API helps with the formulas. And it'll format it for you. So all you have to do is copy and paste it into the text box on the map, and that's all you have to do, rather than have to do all this other stuff. So that made me think of that like precisely of doing that.
I could see. Yeah, that seems to follow your personality as well, and it seems like exercise is pretty like routine for you as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, is that Coral? Coral!
It's so loud.
Sorry. Wait, here. Wave a Coral. Oh, you won't be able to see her, will you? Wait, no. Yeah, you can.
Wait, no, I have my screen. Sharing my screen.
Beanbags. That's okay. She went away. She was walking the dog. She's downstairs.
Oh.
Anyway, edit that out.
Here's the real challenge for architects is that in order for their innovative and to less insightful individuals seemingly counterintuitive ideas is to be heard, they need to have a friendly ear to bend.
Bend. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Developing.
Okay. Oh, okay. What do you think of that? That's a loaded sentence.
Wait. What? Read that. What do you think that? I don't know.
And developing an ample rapport with authority figures is not exactly the architect's list of core strengths. So I guess you don't.
Getting to know authority figures.
You're not like the butt kisser at the office, like in order to like go upwards, or like you're not trying to make friends with your boss.
Yeah.
So and then that mixed with, it seems like you need to have an ear to bend, or like you need to have someone hear your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're not gonna like say them out loud. Do you feel like that's accurate?
Yeah.
At least in a corporate setting, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the point of having a good boss. If you can't have a boss that can like bring ideas out of people, you're only gonna have like
I mean, like, I would also do stuff like I would like that whole thing. I just created it because I wanted it,
yeah.
and I spent some time on it, and I was like, it's done. Here you go. And they're like, oh, this is
Great.
pretty cool. Oh, you did this? I was like, yeah. Why?
Like, oh.
Because it's boring. I don't want to do it.
Because I hate it here.
True. To prefer to work alone. Yeah. Yeah, I think that small groups is like where I would.
Thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
Even though
being
I
a
do
good
like working
talker.
alone, but
Yeah.
small groups is also.
Maximize creativity and focus without repeated interruptions.
Questioning
from
colleagues.
Oh, I could see if you were the boss and like you had somebody like. I don't think you would get like mad at it or anything, but I think in your mind you definitely would be like, okay, this is definitely slowing our productivity here. Like the new guy asking all the questions that like everybody already knows. Whereas I think like another personality type maybe like, oh, time to teach this guy. It's just like you're slowing us down, Haunch.
maybe I don't know yet.
No, but I
guess
can
we'll
see you
see.
also answering questions as well.
I think it depends on how many times someone asks me.
Yeah, I
They
feel
keep,
like
if they
it's
ask
the
me, they keep
point-
asking the same question. Then I'm like, okay, man.
Yeah, yeah. But then again, that's anybody.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But I could also see you as a teacher.
Meeting. I do like teaching to a certain
Yeah.
extent. If I know what I'm talking about.
Right. To a certain extent.
Meeting happy supervisors. What?
With question college and meetings happy supervisors. Like they always want to meet on your progress.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see you in an administrative role at all. I couldn't see you being like a, what's like an administrative role, like a secretary or like a public accountant.
Yeah. Okay, so right here it says architects prefer more lone wolf positions as a mechanical or software engineer.
Wow.
Lawyers, freelance consultant, only accepting compliment leaderships that helps in these goals and rejecting the authority of those who hold them back.
That seems very accurate.
Yeah.
Like super accurate.
I do like being the lone wolf in a position.
You are a lone wolf. You never studied in a group, did you?
No. I know. Whenever I did, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Or it was like just for fun. Probably.
Literally just for fun. Like if I, for like groups that I would study with, I would study before I went to the group, and basically feel good about studying. Like feel like I knew it all, or at least knew most of it, and then I would go to the group, and then I would kind of teach in some ways.
Yeah, I could see that being more your suit, like rather than like trying to study with all like different people.
I can't do it. I
I
can't.
can't really either. It's too slow.
Yeah, and then people just talk and
Jack around.
and I'm just like, dude, we wasted like 3 hours doing jack squat. This is
I
stupid.
love Adrian. Shout out to Adrian if you're listening to this, but can't never study with Adrian because we just never get anything done.
That's not surprising.
Let's see. Are you personally like? Do you take personal initiative? I guess so, because considering you made that whole freaking whatever
Yeah.
that thing was.
A little tool thing. Yeah, I would say so, yeah. That's kind of funny.
Which one? Architects have exceptionally high standards.
Yeah. And they view a colleague, a supervisor, incompetence or ineffective. Respect will be lost instantly and permanently. That's kind of true.
That's hilarious. Golly.
Maybe not okay, maybe permanently. I don't know. Architects value incentive. That's true.
Yeah. I can see it.
That everyone should complete their work to the highest possible standard. I mean, there is a certain extent where I'm like, dude, we just need to get this done.
Yeah.
If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. Like,
Yeah.
get it done.
But I feel like that's like a last resort for you.
Yeah.
Like I could see if you were the like if you were a like so you're gonna start your own company or something. Like I could see you if you had to pick from like 5 of your friends or 5 of the most competent individuals. I feel like you would pick a mix, but I feel like you would definitely be leaning towards most competent individuals.
Well, yeah.
But I mean that's kind of obvious.
What's this?
But granted, that'd be kind of just stupid not to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I want to pick people who are not good. That's definitely not what I would do. Without
God.
carrying their own weight, they might find architect Okay, whatever. As their career progress further and their reputation grows, so will the complexity of architects' tasks and projects. Architect personalities demand progress and evolution. New challenges and theories, they often accomplish this by pushing into more active strategic positions.
Yeah.
I definitely don't care about the spotlight.
Yeah,
I hate the
do not.
spotlight.
That's so funny.
Do
I love the
enjoy
spotlight.
controlling their ideas and will often expand into low profile but influential positions. That sounds like something I would do. Manage system manager, marketing.
Military strategist? Why do you get my dream job?
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a dream job for me. But real architects' vision, creativity, and competence is executing their plans to make these personalities viable in just about any career about what they're doing. What career do you not think about what you're doing?
What?
I guess a waiter, or not waiter, but like a cashier, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like a cashier, or like I would think
Janitor.
like accountant, like maybe.
Oh, okay. While some
My dad's an
careers such
accountant.
as low-level sales and human resources clearly do not play to their strengths, artists are
No.
able to build a niche into just about any institution, including their own, that they put their minds into.
I could see you do sales though. I could see you do software sales,
Maybe.
but not in like I wouldn't classify that as like your number one job by any means.
Yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. I feel like that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, that one seems
Architects
pretty
view
accurate.
conscious intelligence approach and hard work as the road to excellence. That's kind of true. Intelligence approach and hard work.
Yeah, that would make sense. Man, I'm just like wondering, like, what are the other like personality types for this? Like, because I can only,
I'm telling you, we have to do this with other people.
I know. I bet I'm gonna come across some. I understand most of your stuff. I'm just like, oh, that makes sense. Some stuff I'm like, I don't understand that, but
Are we gonna do workplace habits?
let's see. Let's see what the rest of them are.
It's just workplace habits
oh,
and
that's it?
conclusion.
Oh, I'm gonna do workplace habits, I guess. Probably skim it.
Okay,
Probably
we'll do a
lame.
quick skim.
Yeah, quick skim. Here we go. How long is this? Okay, one quick thing of each.
Okay, workplace
Um,
habits. Share
okay.
their excitement.
Warmth, creativity, open-mindedness.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense. Campaigners, subordinates. Campaigners are growth-oriented and ask for us to impress their manager with their creativity. Yes, I'd be very impressed by creativity and adaptability. That's all you need
Yeah.
in order to impress me, really. Yeah, if you can't do that, like, if you can't be creative and you can't, like, keep up with the ideas, like, probably wouldn't keep you on my team. Like, if someone can't, like, keep up with either the new ideas or, like, it's just not flowing. Okay, campaigner colleagues, people, view their colleagues as friends.
Listen, and the next part is like listen to different point of views and suggestions, not just with tolerance but genuine excitement.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think I get pretty excited about different ideas. Like most of your ideas, I'm just like, didn't think of that, but that's great. Let's just do that. I'd say so. I really get excited with new ideas. Campaigner managers. Yeah, not a fan of heavy hierarchy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But then again, I really thrive in like a sports mode. Like I like totally like submit to like a coach or whoever. Like I really thrive under that. But I don't think if it wasn't the right job, I would have a lot of trouble doing that.
Yeah.
The things that are worth doing for their own sake, not because of some convoluted system. Yeah, I'd rather do things for the sake of doing them than just to do it because apparently I'm supposed to. And then not everyone buys into that. That makes sense. That's pretty much just follows what everything else was.
Yeah.
I give that a 10 out of 10 also. Just saying with the work one, which is also a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So basically staying alone again.
Yeah.
Intelligent, interesting work with minimal outside interference. Okay, that's true. Time consultant management techniques like trust building gateways, progress meetings, drawn out, sandwiched critiques are always going to annoy an architect.
I could see that. All they need, be they subordinate, colleague, or managers, to meet their goals. Yeah, okay.
If you get it done, you get it done.
Yeah. Simple. It's like we were saying, or like I was saying earlier.
So it's basically the same thing, fairly strict code of conduct.
When it comes to their work, yeah. Yeah, I could see you working really well in a group of other architects.
Yeah.
Like, y'all would kill it.
Independent again.
Yeah. Pushed into tightly defined roles that limit their freedom. Okay.
You know, to a certain extent, with the job I have right now, I do like Python, I do GIS, and I do UAV, and that's kind of, in some ways, maybe it's because I'm not getting paid enough. I feel like I should be getting paid more.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's 3 things, though. But for his own interest, yeah, I feel like you'd go like that last sentence. Architects require and appreciate firm, logical managers. I feel like
Yeah.
I bet you'll run across some managers that you really like because they're like a higher level architect in terms of
their career wise.
Yeah, just career wise, or they're just older. Yeah, experience.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, because what I have right now, they don't seem very logical.
Yes. Plus, isn't everyone there like pretty young?
Yeah, but I mean, like my main boss, he's older.
Oh, okay.
But I mean he's not old, but
yeah,
older. Like has kids and they've grown up or growing
up.
Oh wow. Another architect. Actually, I just had experience this week of manager not making sense. Actually.
Oh, okay.
With the big projects, but that's not the point. Another architect manager that are being defined here. More about the same stuff, kind of. Yeah, intelligent enough and strong enough to be able to handle
this paradigm.
Silent architects converge a lack of respect better than all their challenges. Gosh.
A silent A silent architect conveys a lack of respect better than all their challenges ever will. Wait, what does that mean? Does that just mean if you're silent, you don't respect them?
I guess architects expect their managers' intelligence to be strong enough. Yeah, I guess that's. I don't know.
I could see that. Just like, yep, all right.
Activate teamwork is not ideal for fiercely independent and private. I mean, I feel like I'm not that. Like, I like talking to the people around me.
I wouldn't say you're very private.
And bouncing ideas with people.
Well, I guess I wouldn't say you're private because I lived with you.
But I mean, I'm not. What do you call it? Extroverted. Like, I like doing my own thing.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't think I'm like so. I don't think I'm fiercely independent and private. At least in a work environment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. This is a work environment. Okay, makes sense.
Wow, this is a little long. What the heck?
Yeah. Why is yours so much longer than mine in this one?
Architects love embracing challenges. Okay, that's the same thing as people with their. Okay, manager. Though they may be surprised to hear personalized natural leaders.
Let's see that.
That's kind of scary.
Oh. What a leader.
Well, I guess it makes sense if I have a clear idea, then I'm like, okay, this is how we're going to do this.
Yeah. Okay, this is making sense.
Okay, we're almost at the end. Yeah, it always mentions high standards.
Hmm.
I don't feel like I have crazy high standards.
You do have high standards, though. I mean, you have a mic for this.
Oh, that's true. Dang it. Okay, office gossip and schmoozing are not the way into architect heart. Only bold completeness will do. That's
God.
so true.
What is schmoozing?
Like kissing up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Screw that.
That what? Yep, that's I would trying to build social relationship with architect. Okay, yep.
Yeah. I can see you being that guy. Like that's like someone trying to like didn't do their work well enough, but they're trying to tell you about their kid. Be like that's great, but I really need you to do your work.
Yeah. Well, we're done with that. I guess we have conclusion next.
All right, conclusion. Let's see.
We have like a 2-hour podcast. Dang it.
I know, but there's gonna be a lot of edit. I bet this is like one of the ones that can be super edited down.
Oh gosh, there's been more work for me.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do it.
Yes, could you not?
I don't know how to do it.
I'm so frustrated.
I don't meet your standards.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
No, I can figure it out. I've worked. Well, what are you editing on? Like Movie Maker?
No, I'm editing Audacity.
Oh, right. I can figure that out. That's not very hard.
Okay.
Few personality types. Let's see. Oh, this one's really short. I'm just gonna read this. Few personality types are as creative and charismatic as campaigners, known for their idealism and enthusiasm. Campaigners are good at dealing with unexpected challenges and brightening the lives of those around them. Campaigners' imagination is invaluable in many areas for their own personal growth. Okay, yes. Check. Creativity. Yet, campaigners can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and kindness are more of a liability than an asset. Yeah, I think I would have trouble firing somebody that I liked.
That would be difficult.
That would be really difficult.
That you liked?
That I liked, maybe I gotta fire Coral.
Okay. Whether finding or keeping a partner, staying calm under pressure.
I didn't mean that, Coral. I'm sure you're actually probably gonna listen to this. You're one of the only people that listen to us.
And our
I meant
moms.
from like a job. And our moms. I'll fire my mom.
Oh gosh.
Whether it's finding or keeping a partner, staying calm under pressure, or reaching dazzled heights, or the career ladder, make the campaigns they need to put in a constant effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. Yes, I am very aware that I actually have to develop my weaker traits. I've been aware of that probably since like sophomore year of college.
That's good.
So that's good. Granted, I'm not aware of all of my.
This is not a very short.
Weaknesses.
I thought this was shorter.
I think it ends right there, right? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit from each paragraph, I guess. Okay, never mind. This is mostly just what we've been saying.
Yeah, it's just kind of going over the last.
Need to have a plan and a personal roadmap. I make plans a lot.
This knowledge is only the beginning of a lifelong journey. You're only able to learn why customers act in the way they do.
Oh, our premium profile. Okay, you're trying to sell us something, and I already know.
A roadmap towards a happier. Oh, so they basically want to show you how to live your life.
No, I'm independent. You guys told me that.
I'm independent.
Screw you.
I don't think yours said that.
Did it? Let's see. I'm gonna look at my strengths and weaknesses.
I'm sharing my screen.
Screw you. Actually, it did not say independent. Dang it, I wanted to be independent.
I'm independent.
Oh, wait, no. Independent to a fault. So I'm independent, but only in negative ways.
Okay, so mine says, with a powerful intellect and strategic mind, architects can overcome or outmaneuver obstacles that seem unbeatable to most. At the same, that's nice compared to most other stuff. Good. At the same time, there are many quirks such as often unconstrained rationalism leads to a misunderstanding. Those misunderstandings end here. Wow. But that's kind of true, though.
Let's misunderstand those misunderstandings end here.
Okay, at some point in reading through the personality, you probably hit a tipping point. You went from trademark, architect, skeptic, or to wait, what? You may even be a little uncomfortable because you are really not used to being understood. Or even
God.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's kind of
This has been a roller coaster for you.
Evidently has.
Don't forget you'll be a terrible parent.
Hey, no, I didn't say that.
Okay, essentially though. I'm just kidding.
You're accepting that. Chances are you've accepted that as part of who you are, and maybe even
Oh.
grown proud of it. Even embracing the disconnect isn't a requirement for it.
Oh, this part's sad.
What? Leading to a down, lonely, inefficient path, gaining insight into yourself and others is so much more rewarding. That's like a double. I don't understand that.
That was something.
It's like they're trying to explain how they know everything about me.
I know. They probably did spy. They've probably seen you naked.
That's so weird.
Sorry.
Okay, so this is where they start selling you stuff.
Screw them. What browser are you on?
Chrome.
Oh. What? Your Chrome looks like that?
Dark thing.
Yeah. That doesn't look like that.
Okay, well I guess that's the end of the podcast.